When they beat the Seahawks, they played the number 2 defense in the NFL. When they played the Falcons, they beat the number 7 defense in the NFL. There's no fucking way that this is all legitimate. Same thing happened against the Panthers. Same thing happened against the Eagles. What the fuck is going on? They are rigging the fucking game. And I think, and I'm pretty sure you can check this, after each of the Super Bowls, the offensive coordinator was no longer with the team that they were in the Super Bowl with. Which could just be, obviously the teams in the Super Bowl, their coordinators are good, so they're going to get a head coaching job. But I'm pretty sure every offensive coordinator after those Super Bowls went to a different team.
I don't know. It's
I think the Patriots. I think the Patriots are paying the play callers to change their
I don't
plan.
Buy it.
You don't?
I don't buy it.
You don't? Okay. Even with that,
in their division that faces them consistently, they are a very consistently very good team with great coaching and probably the best quarterback of all time. As much as it pains me to say that,
I'm not willing to say that. I'm not willing to say any quarterback is the best quarterback of all time because the position has changed and evolved so much. Unlike, I'm not even willing to say that there's a running back who's the best running back of all time because that position has changed. Wide receiver stayed pretty consistent. I feel confident in saying
of our generation.
Okay, because I'm not willing to say that Terry Bradshaw, Joe Montana, and Sammy Baugh aren't as good as Tom Brady.
Okay. What I'm saying, though, is I have seen Belichick consistently adjust his strategy to force teams to do what they don't want to do. And I don't think that happened in Atlanta. I think Atlanta just made dumb mistakes.
It's not a dumb mistake when you stop running the ball with the 2 best running backs in the NFL.
Right, but you think
I think Shanahan took money.
But you think that the head coach that Quinn had no say in that? You think he was just letting Shanahan, stop running completely without his approval?
Yeah, you trust your offensive coordinator.
I don't know. If I wanted them to run, they're running if I'm the head coach.
I mean, you could also, I don't want to say naively, but you had a MVP caliber quarterback. So your offensive coordinator is saying, we're going to throw it now because we have an MVP quarterback. I don't think that's too far-fetched for him to convince Dan Quinn to go along with it.
Yeah, okay,
and the best wide receiver in the NFL.
But then the players don't execute at all. That's more than just play calling.
I think you have a better argument in the referees.
The referees are obviously crooked.
But the referees are the only thing that the NFL can control if the NFL wanted to control the outcome of a game. They're the ones that can control. You're telling me with 1 minute left in the first half, when the Patriots are down 3-14, we're going to get 2 pass interference calls.
Yeah.
The other thing that
the hit on Gronk was legit.
No. We're gonna talk about that because I don't think it was.
It was a hit to the head. What do you mean?
Here, I'll explain. Okay, we're gonna get to that now.
Would you have considered
Rob Gronkowski a defenseless receiver in that position?
Yes,
his body was not exposed. He had reestablished that he was running.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He didn't even
he didn't have the ball.
Make the catch.
He didn't make the catch.
Yes, that means defenseless wide receiver.
Yeah, he's in the process of making the catch. That's a
what
defenseless
What do
wide
you mean
receiver.
he's not exposed? If he hasn't caught the ball
and made a football move,
not made a move, how are you not defenseless?
Because
that's the rule. You have
by
to
the time
and make a move.
No, he's not defenseless because he wasn't in the process of trying to catch.
Yes,
it was
what
after.
What the fuck was he doing? Just running down the field?
It was after.
He was having a stroll in the fucking park on a Sunday?
I watched it 4 times today. All right, the ball was clearly past him when he gets hit.
It hits him in the hand and it's going toward his body and he's missing it, but he's still trying to make the catch.
When I was watching it, because I was questioning
Don't put me in the position of defending the goddamn Patriots. You're being ridiculous.
No, listen. I read the rule book today, like the entire rule book.
Fuck you, you did not.
I read like the entire...
for a second that you read the rule book.
I read like the entire fucking rule book
pages?
today. I read it online on NFL.com.
Yeah, how many pages?
I didn't read
I don't believe for a second you went through the entire rule book.
Oh, no, not the entire rule book. I didn't do anything punting, kicking.
What did you find?
So... According to the defenseless receiver issue, it's iffy that he was a defenseless receiver. But
The whole fucking rule books.
the helmet to helmet, it clearly was not helmet to helmet. Because in order for it to be helmet to helmet, and this is the phrase that they use, the crown of the helmet must make contact with, at any point, the head or neck of the player. It was face mask to face mask. The crown of the helmet
that's the case,
was
then yes,
not
technically
used.
the ruling is correct.
But it's not
But in
like the
that
refs
scenario,
are watching the
in that
replays
scenario,
in
the
slow-mo.
way that it looks
They're
like
gonna
on the
always
field,
call
they're
going
to
to
call it that way.
collision like that.
But that's the point I'm getting at. The refs called it helmet to helmet, and it wasn't.
That
But
call
but
does
you
not
can't-
bother me.
But
That
you
call does
cannot,
not
you
bother
can't
me
reverse
at
a
all.
penalty call. The
Exactly.
call on the sidelines where they're both jostling for position and they're both going like this.
That's
Originally,
right.
I thought it was pass interference
On the
offensive
offense,
player.
yes, it was. It was complete pass interference.
I
on the
didn't think it
offense.
was because they were both doing it.
But either way, it's a no call at the
He
very
literally,
most.
who was the? It was
Brandon
Cooks,
Cooks.
and who was
Bouye. AJ
who?
Bouye.
It was Bouye. I thought Books had. I thought Bouye had Cooks beat, and I thought I saw pulling from Cooks on Bouye, which is.
I didn't see.
is
I didn't
OPM.
watch that again. I only saw it.
I need to watch it again
And
too.
furthermore,
But-
the pass wasn't even fucking catchable.
Exactly.
It was 5 yards into the end
The
zone
best
and they
part-
were on the 10.
The best part.
At worst, it should have been a 5-yard penalty if it
should have
was.
been
if
nothing.
It was
Illegal
on
hands,
defense.
but
yeah.
but the best
I
part.
don't have a problem
two,
with the helmet to helmet getting
two
called,
plays-
especially because it took Gronk out of the game. That's a huge loss.
Yeah, I was
to the
okay with that
Patriots.
for that.
I
too.
was.
You want to give a 15 penalty for Gronk to be incapacitated? Good.
Two-
He deserves it after what he did in Buffalo.
It was like 2 plays, maybe not even 2 plays later. They
Your
threw.
ghost keeps opening this.
I must not.
I'll just give it a lock then. But not even 2 plays later, I don't think it was. There was legitimate pass interference that didn't get called. Legitimate pass interference on the Jaguars that didn't get called.
Now, if you want to make the argument that the refereeing has been questionable always against the Patriots, I can see the argument.
Here's
Completely. Every playoff game this year that involves the Patriots has been questionable at best on the
It's
refs.
not just this year. Because
Oh,
if
no,
you watch,
no, definitely
a
not.
lot of times, this is what happens
This
with
is the
Brady.
most blatant.
Right, but watch this. I guarantee you, I say this right now, and it's going to happen in the Super Bowl at least a couple of times. Here's what happened. Brady gets into a situation where he goes for a pass, and he passes, and the pass may be off by a little bit, or the defender and them were jostling a slight amount, and they were right there. But once the pass is actually clear that it's incomplete, that's when the ref reaches for the flag and throws it.
Here's the play that really pissed me off. All right.
And no holding calls on.
How does that
Like, I get you're letting them play.
But
but
I
you
see
throw-
guys
literally holding on
grabbing
every
them
play.
around the neck.
Yeah, you
How
throw-
are guys getting
you
grabbed
throw-
around the neck?
How many penalties did the Jaguars
6.
get? Oh, I thought it was 8. So yeah, they're obviously throwing less, but one meaningless penalty is all you
Here's-
throw at the Patriots just to make
In
it look.
Jacksonville, that defensive line that had so many sacks this year, you're telling me that this Patriot team all of a sudden became the steel curtain overnight?
Right?
Are you kidding me?
Right.
They don't have the Cowboys line. They don't have the Raiders line. They don't have the Jaguars line.
Eagles line, I would say.
Eagles line
Eagles
is.
line was dominant.
It doesn't
But-
matter.
but
They
yes.
stopped the Jaguars for getting through. Nobody did that all fucking year, and you want to tell me tonight it's going to happen?
But
They were
here
holding all game.
here's the penalty that really pissed me off. They waited till the Jaguars got a first down on a 3rd and 13 before they threw the flag for delay of game.
How's
What
that
the
happen?
fuck was
Isn't
that?
supposed
How
to
do you
be
let
a
the
dead
play?
Yeah, it should
How do
be
you let the
dead.
play go? How the fuck do you let the play go?
I could see him letting it be snapped, but how do you wait until the play is over to be like, oh yeah, by the way, you were totally late with that. Let's bring it back.
I don't get it.
Because it's not logical. It's the only.
Furthermore, there's 2 different instances. One, obviously the one everyone's clamoring for at the end of the game where the referee congratulates
Yes!
Brady. But did
Yeah.
anybody see when they scored the touchdown at the end of the first quarter where the ref is standing there? He's like part of the celebration.
Yeah, there was a ref though. I don't know if any of you guys picked up on it.
God
There was a ref
damn
that
it.
after every score they congratulated the scoring player. I think it was the line judge. After Gostkowski kicked the field goal, he congratulated him. After Mercedes Lewis scored the touchdown, he went over to Mercedes Lewis and congratulated him.
I don't need you
That's-
to be fucking
that's fair.
Mr. Rogers. I need you to officiate a game properly.
I mean,
I'm cool with that.
Some of these photos, though, are just like quick shots that are there to paint a picture that might not actually have happened.
It's happened. It's been happening for years.
I mean,
you're lucky this is your house. I would have flipped the table already. I'm so heated about this.
I'm holding the table down.
I'm not necessarily convinced it's all the refs as much as it might be, one or two of like the head ref or something, because they had some discussions.
That second second pass interference got called right at the end of the second half. That was the moment that Kraft is the only motherfucker that can get a goddamn paycheck to clear on a Sunday. Okay? Because that's what happened. It cleared through the officiating office on Sunday.
Didn't write him a paycheck. Gave him a Christmas card with cash.
I was going to say, he gave him a couple bars of gold bullion.
Yeah, it's like they're sitting there and they're in their earpiece. They're like, oh, the duffel bag got here, guys. We're good. We can start.
By the way,
the flags.
Speaking of referees, Dan O'Shea, I am so disappointed in you that you did not get a photo with Gene Sterator's index card.
I don't think he actually had the index card.
Are you kidding me? He's got that framed in his fucking house.
This guy may be listening. I gave him our card. If
you're listening, thank you. We love you.
This is the worst episode to introduce us.
This is fun. We're heated, man.
Yeah.
We fucking care. We're passionate. We're passionate as fuck. Oh, LeBron becomes the youngest player to reach 30,000 points.
You want my answer to the question of what I feel like after this? I feel like I wasted my goddamn time watching the NFL this year. That's what I feel like. I wasted my goddamn time to get to the worst possible result I could think of. The only way that this could be worse for me is if it was the goddamn Cowboys.
You hate the Cowboys more than you hate the Eagles?
Not their fans, which makes it even worse right now. Because their fans are at least tolerable. Because when they lose, they shut the hell up. Whereas Philly fans will lose, but they'll still yell at you about them losing.
As a Cowboys fan, I gotta say, we are a pretty annoying group. I feel like I'm less...
You're not as annoying as Philly.
No, we're we're more annoying. We're just not assholes.
Well, yeah, that's a problem, too.
Are the Eagles your most hated team in the division?
They're the most hated team in the NFL.
Okay.
They're the most, outside of Stony Brook, they're the team I hate the most in any sport. I hate them more than the Lakers.
So who do you hate more in this Super Bowl?
The Eagles.
The Eagles? Okay. Yeah. I think it's a divisional aspect. I hate the Patriots more. I want them to die.
I don't want this game to finish. I don't want it to conclude. I want
and in the 33rd overtime.
I just want like the power goes out and they can't get it back on.
That doesn't stop it happening in the Ravens-49ers game.
No, I'm not talking about half the building. I mean the whole thing. Where power goes out for like 2 hours and it's too cold for people to stay there and everyone needs to leave. If it is Minnesota, it's like negative 14 there.
Yeah. I just want to point out, I don't hate the Patriots because they're successful. I don't hate the Warriors. I want to see the Warriors win like the next 6 fucking championships. All right, I don't hate them.
Yeah.
I don't hate them for winning. I hate them because their first 3 they cheated to win, and they've continued to cheat since, and that diminishes the integrity of the game, and that just pisses me off. If they won those 3 games fair and square with no cheating,
Refgate? What are a fishy gate instead of officiate?
Oh, that's good. Fishy gate. Hashtag not my champ 2.0.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, I want to read some answers from some of our listeners.
This Super Bowl is just going to be a hate fest. It's going to be who does America hate more.
I'm pretty sure it's the Patriots that people hate more. I don't hate them because they're successful. I applaud the genius that is Bill Belichick.
Oh, by the way, I read this article today. Super Bowl tickets are plummeting.
Yeah.
Plummeting.
Well, I mean, they averaged $5,800 to open.
Yeah, but nobody wants to go now.
It's because, first of all, it's in fucking Minnesota.
Well,
don't you know?
Yeah, there's that. Although, that being said, I really hope, and there is a Facebook group for this, I'm not making this up.
Oh, that the Vikings fans are going to just attack the Eagles fans?
That are going to just harass the Philly fans.
They're going to
go there just to tailgate
and
crap on the Philly fans.
They're going to be classy by throwing... what was it? The throwing glitter and stink bombs or something like that.
If I was a Philly fan, and I was going to the game, I would show up with a decoy jersey on, and everything to get into
Well,
the stadium.
thank God
so
you're
they
going to need to wear a parka.
I would show and be like, guys, I'm a level-headed fan. Please don't attack me. I'm level-headed. I understand that what my fellow fans did to you is absolutely awful. I don't even live in Philadelphia.